Deathloop is the most brutal test of mental strength I have ever seen. From its repetitive gameplay to the monotonous tasks, this is a game you'll have played a million times after beating it just once. It starts off with Colt being killed by Juliana. After that, he wakes up on a beach after an all-night rager. From there, you learn the basics of how to play and how the game world functions. Meeting Juliana again as she tries to kill you and being somewhat saved by a remnant of yourself, only to fall off the cliff and die, once again waking up on the beach. You'll need to go through this a few times before it skips this part and takes you straight to the main menu. While playing, you'll find out that the island is in a time loop, and it restarts every day, at midnight or whenever you die. Colt wants out. The only way to do that is to kill all 9 visionaries in one day. It's a straightforward concept that is padded like hell to extend the playtime in the worst way possible. First, you need to go to a section of the island, find a clue for a different section, go to that section and find a clue about the time of day needed. Most likely you'll need to loop again if it's in the morning or noon. Come back at the correct time, find out what you need for the other section, most likely a code for a door. Go back to the other section and use the code to open the door for another clue. Rinse and repeat. It's a decent concept for smaller games, but after 4 hours of this, I was done with it and just didn't want to play anymore. But there's only so many ways I can play the same area with the same enemies, doing the same thing, before it gets boring. There was just not enough variety in each level to keep it interesting. Every now and then, Juliana will invade your game, like Demon Souls, and try to kill you. This may be another player, if online, or computer if playing offline. This can be a nice change of pace, but whenever I tried to play as her online, it was very laggy and unplayable. The ending wasn't great. It was a multiple choice ending with no real satisfaction for the hell that you just went through. The best part about the game was the dialogue. I did always enjoy listening to the characters interact, whether it was Colt and Juliana or just overhearing NPCs talking to each other. With the game lacking in substance and running the player in circles trying to make them feel like there's progression, this is by far the worst game I played this year. Deathloop gets a 2 out of 10.